Hey guys, God, sorry for that voice crack. Um, Welcome back to the movie reviews. Today we are going to be looking at Saw, released in 2004. Also, speaking of movie stuff, I have a letterbox now. Because I thought it would be a good idea since I'm doing movie reviews now. And yeah, you guys can go check out my letterbox. I'll have it linked in the description of this video, and I will also put a link to it on up in my channel description too. And you guys can basically get like kind of like early access, kind of not really though, to it. They're kind of like sneak peeks of movies that I'm also gonna post videos, movie review videos on, because I have already posted my review of Saw on Letterboxd before filming this video. But anyways, yeah, all right. Back to the Saw review. So Saw is basically this movie where two guys wake up in a like kind of like bathroom kind of thing, and their foots are chained to a pipe, and there's like a dead guy that who appears to have shot himself in the middle. And there's a good twist with this dead guy at the end. And this room has a ton of clues on how to escape, basically, like, or how to win the game. So, and the dead guy, he has like a tape player in his hand, and so they gotta find where to get like the tapes. And one of the guys actually has an idea of who could have done this to them, and he starts talking about this dude named the Jigsaw Killer, who kind of kidnaps like really bad, scummy people and punishes them for their wrongdoings. He comes up with like these like really sick, twisted games for them to have to solve to like live. There's like a scene where like a dude wakes up and he's trapped in a bunch of barbed wire and he has to crawl through it to escape. And obviously that doesn't go very well. There's also an interesting side plot where this cop is trying to catch the Jigsaw Killer, and he eventually went crazy because right when they were about to catch him, like he ran away, and his friend, or like his partner, got caught in a booby trap and got like his head blown up. You can see it in the movie clip right here. And this like detective dude, he like goes crazy and gets fired from his job, but he's still like super determined to catch the Jigsaw Killer. And he gets a kind of disappointing death, the detective. He just kind of gets shot in the chest, and then he just kind of like falls and dies. Like it's not like really brutal or anything. And also like all of the kills in this movie are like they're actually not like super like graphic. They're mostly off screen. It kind of shows like above or like barely like beneath what actually happened to them. Like you could see in the movie clip I just showed, like it doesn't like actually showed the cop's partner's head getting shot and blown up. You could kind of see beneath it, and you only see the aftermath in like photos. And the dude eventually, one of them actually does eventually end up sawing off his own foot to get out of the trap, and he does get out, and he just kind of leaves the movie. So yeah, dude saws his own foot off, and then he just kind of leaves them. He's like, I'll be right back. I'll bring someone back. Just trust me." And then he just leaves the movie. That's like the last time you see him. And then you see a good twist where the guy that was dead in the middle is actually not dead. There's a cool shot where you see him get up, and he kind of just walks out of the room and zaps the guy one more time, and then he's like game over and shuts the door. And the guy in the middle is actually the main bad guy. He like created the Saw games. I think his name's like John Kramer. Um, he's played by Tobin Bell, which you might have heard of him mostly from these Saw movies. You see that he had that headshot was kind of like a makeup effect that he made. It's honestly pretty smart, and I don't know how they weren't seeing that the guy was actually alive, like how he just kind of laid there for 2 hours, like 2, 3 hours, however long they were there. and not make it look like he was actually breathing or alive. He was able to just stay there completely, like, with no movement at all for, like, however long they were in there. That's actually one of my issues with this movie, is, like, how did he do that? Like, how was he able to just lay there and look dead for that long? I also think the movie just kind of ends abruptly. But at least it kind of does give you a hint that there's very obviously going to be a Saw 2. And Saw 2, I think it's in Saw 2. I haven't watched Saw 2 yet, but I think it's that one where you find out another good twist that you don't see coming. At least I think. But I won't spoil it. And yeah, that was kind of a shorter movie review. Now, the things I actually really liked this movie. I found it fun and enjoyable. And it's also unique. I've never really seen a movie like this before. And I have seen plenty of, like, a bunch of, like, gory, like, kind of gory, bloody, offensive horror movies, but apparently this first movie is actually kind of tame compared to the sequels. Anyways, yeah, like, the acting was really good. I liked the writing, and I liked the characters, despite being kind of unlikable. They're, like, really bad people. I think that's kind of like a staple in this franchise. Like, most of the main characters are really bad people who you don't like at all. I mean, some of the characters aren't bad and, like, are almost completely innocent sometimes, but yeah, I'm excited to watch this movie's sequels. Apparently some of these Saw sequels are really bad, especially the later ones, but apparently there's some good ones too. But yeah, that was a bit of a shorter movie review. But I hope you guys enjoyed how I started showing, like, actual clips from the movie. I think that's going to make the videos more entertaining, like movie review videos more entertaining. Because you can kind of see more of what happens in the movie. But yeah, that was the movie reviews for Saw, and I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.